We are live. We are live, ladies and gentlemen. Okay, we are live. Welcome to another episode of Over Cup of Rooibos. My name is Sam Mahoshing, and on tonight's episode, we have a wonderful lady by the name of Delta De Leo. Hence the song in the background, Chabaribone. That's her latest single that is currently hot in the airways, Channel O, MTV, everywhere. When you tune in TV, she's there. So we're just waiting for her to tune in. We are waiting for Delta De Leo to come through. We are waiting for Delta to come through. Nake go tshekera lo ka morufi. Ke rata go dula go fasa setlhare. Delta. She'll be here soon. Hey, she is here. Oh yeah. Let's accept. Yes. Waiting for Delta to come through. Did we?
What it do? There we go.
Oh man, what the beat then? Yo.
What it do?
And I'm good. Happy to see you. I see new hairstyle, man. Very nice. Loving the new curls.
You know how we do. We keep the drip happening.
Yeah. I'll just playing your latest single, the one that is banging on the airways currently. Chabaribone.
Yeah. That's the one.
What is song?
Yeah. It's a bad. Straight.
Oh, nah. Oh man, how ngala song ya how ye bona ganne wo botse ko kae bo keng yo lo reng yung inspire like you feel tlholetse gore ngale song
you know, and batho ba rata re kaela mapedi a cool mapedi this mapedi that, and every time I listen to Gom, because I'm a dancer, I say like I'm that so I was like, come on, I want to do something different. I know I give them the rap, but something gaspedi. So I came through, I delivered. Chabaribone just got people dancing, and I mean everyone is familiar with Gom and Amapiano. So I was like, I want to mesh up the sound. I want the sound to be really different on my side. So that's exactly what I did, and here we are.
And then this song Asia 2020, like not first time Kiwuka, like 2018.
Straight up.
And you've been pushing it. 2018 first time. Kiloko haye, kiloko Limpopo, kicheche Twala FM. Hagiri, mura Twala FM, bare Delta De Leo. Kemang Delta De Leo. Put your chochi. I'm like, I'm there, kayema. Nakoka mishumunya nakakwa kayema. Ay, karipina ye. Ay.
It's the one.
And kaya yampala because sa ko nung wala din nalakaw, by the way.
Yeah.
So yampala. So Rubutorna, how you released in 2013? Did you think it about this big in 2020?
I just believed it totally should change. You know, the song itself is a chava. So only a brave person can say chava. You know, I always think of a
Yeah.
It could only mean I'm either faster. So also get to make it those hard, And I mean, it just talks about the hustle. When you're hustling or when you're doing what you like, you have to remember that you're not the only one running the race. So you need to be smart about how you move. So, e bolela ka tšhelete, e bolela ka ambition, e bolela ka mo ke tswang, ka mokgwa ke gotšeng, and how I think. I'm always thinking ahead. So 2018, when I dropped the song, I definitely knew, it's gonna catch on. It's a very catchy song, and it's a very easy song for people to dance along and sing along. So I definitely knew that somehow this was my hit.
Go batho ba le re ba tsebe gore Delta Dio ke mang and music wa gago thomile neng. O thomile go opela neng taba ya lerato la mmino. E thomile neng taba ya neng?
I started Lerato La Mino back in high school, actually. It goes as far as back as Jam Early. I think I was on Jam Early 2005. Yeah, it was 2005. So I've always liked music, man. I like dancing. I like freestyling. So being at an opportunity where I could do music for myself, I was like, why not? Come through, do your own thing. And that's what I did. I came through, I did my own thing, created my own sound, and people are vibing, Leon. So, it shouldn't be just from Deben, from DJ Tira. It can also be from people like myself, Master KG, and the likes of Mnat, and all these other artists that are emerging. Because Limpopo has always been Raroka, everyone knows that. But it's also cool to know that we experiment. Sound so yeah.
Yeah, no, ke nnete ha re bua ka Limpopo, I mean, talent e tswang ka kwa ke ntshi, like yo, I'm proud to really like ka province yela. Ha re bua ka taba ya bina man. O thomile neng o bina, le rata o bina, and then some of the accolades you ka khantsha ka tsona man, o khantshetse ka o di winne ka o bina.
I basically started being like a one. The moment I could walk, I could dance. Yeah, so, but professionally, I started dancing from 2006. My first gig, it was with actually MTV and KFC. My first gig, I went on tour, actually. Lucky enough for me, I auditioned, and then I got the opportunity to be on tour. I was the only female dancer amongst 3 other guys. From there, it was Masters of Rhythm. From Masters of Rhythm, it was my first international dance competition, UDO, rather now dubbed United Dance Organization Dance Competition. It was my first world title. I've done all SA dance competition, hip hop competitions where I've always placed number 1. I did my second world in 2014. So 2013 was first world. 2014 was my second world. 2018 was my third world. So I currently have 3 world titles under my name. Yeah, man, I've done theater, I've done production, I've worked with your Tembi Siete, Tumile Tsuenyo. I've worked with Losha Cooper, I've been mentored by Losha Cooper. I worked with Usher's choreographer, I've worked with Michael Jackson's choreographer. The list is endless. I have an over a decade experience in the dance business, so I've been at it. I've been at it.
Yeah. On your journey, ne leto la gago la o bina, lo travela the world ka o bina. Ke eng tse lo reng di challenge le dilo tse lo kopane le tsona mo tseleng tse lo re itutile o le motho, like what are those things, challenges and the things that you came across and learned along the way ka business ya o bina?
Yeah, first as a dance is very expensive actually, because before you get on stage, there's the costume, there's entry fees, there's accommodation fees. If you're traveling overseas, it's even worse now. We're talking flight tickets, passports, visas, vaccinations. There's just so many things. The package of being a dancer and just grooming, being fit. You need a space where you can rehearse, where like a studio with mirrors. You need experienced dancers that you can learn from, because you need vocabulary. It's like going to university. You need textbooks in order to know what else you need to learn. But also as a dancer, I learned a lot in terms of discipline, professionalism, timekeeping. Just as a human being, it teaches you to have a good memory, because as a dancer, you learn a lot of routines and there's no time for you to slip up. Literally, sometimes we'd go on a performance, and you are taught choreography an hour before a big production, and you must kill it because client is waiting to see you, or you are doing something for as big as TV. So it really taught me to work in a fast-paced environment. It also taught me to network very well, sell myself as a brand. And I mean, it's helped me in my own personal business. I'm able to help upcoming artists and dancers who don't have experience with how to present themselves and how to package themselves. So dance has a lot of background work that you need to learn. So I feel like a stage in music, there's a lot of discipline, body conditioning. You need to be able to stretch, tone, eat the right things, and just you can't just engage in anything and everything, because your body is your business. And as a dancer, I take that very importantly through everything that I do.
You mentioned dance is a very expensive profession.
Yeah.
O fihlelle di-world dance ke boma ba lore ba o thega nako le nako di studio, all those things, the costume, ke boma ba lore gale bana le wena o tswa mathomong ba o fa thega gore o kgone o fihlella?
I was very fortunate actually, because I've always had friends, family, strangers, that believed and saw my talent. I mean, like they try to just give a little bit there. I remember even when I was going for competitions, we would ask for donations, and the neighbor would di kakane banche so by the road or ngwana at least a kgone fit I create plane ticket or I create something ya go ja. So I must say our community agile le ba ke sa ba tsebeng ba reng I can donate this much. I really can't take credit, Katie, or okay, yes, it's the talent, but it's everyone who believed. I also must, a big role is a man by the name of Chris Staffelberg. He's based in Pretoria. He's the organizer of Dance Star. I must actually give him praise, because he gives a lot of dancers who are less fortunate, or who are talented, who can't afford an opportunity to go overseas. So he does that every year. Every year there's a group. He always picks different talented dancers to go overseas and represent. I was fortunate the very first year he selected me, I was able to come back with 2 awards. So out of all the group and people, I was actually, that year was a very tough year, and I was very fortunate to actually be the one who brings back those trophies. And I know for myself personally, it opened a lot of doors for me, because the very next trip, when I went back to that country, I didn't go just as a dancer, but I went as an artist. There's a video of mine that I actually have on Instagram where I performed for over 20,000 people at the beach party, where it also shows that as from a dancer transitioning to a musician, I was being accommodated. So I must say my community, my friends, my family showed a lot of support, and my fans, they really take time to inbox me and tell me that, what, you inspire us, we see you move. So small things like that, and it's also given me spirit, from a small village came to the big city to make it, and making it, not forgetting that all the support I'm able to go back and say thank you. How can I also help you? So I must say all these people that played a role in my career helped me be a strong individual that I am today.
When a community comes together to help a child, because one can need to go community. And there's a book also, Sylvester Chapokene, o emphasis taba gore ha re le go dimunya ha re tswa ka community re ya go dimunya anke re topinyana some omonyana man te buletse gore at least they can also follow the footsteps. In terms of giving back, in terms of dancing, more community ya gago yo le go letse yona.
Definitely. I've actually been doing this even before I had the opportunity to travel. And I'll play music. I'm just very fortunate to okwana le dilo tša mmino. So when I play music ke morasetša, she didn't really mind it. So we kgona go kry-a bana ba bangwe, and then re dira di-routine. So that thing grew over the years. I'd always host the workshop. Some people know the workshops as the Live, Learn, Inspire workshops. Way are known as the dance floor mix workshops. From those workshops, there's a lot of dances that most of you might be familiar with. Some of my workshops have dancers that have made it onto the award-winning series Chovijo, which is now on Netflix. Some of the dancers that act and dance on that show are a product of the workshops I used to host. There's also dancers that made it on various dance channels, from Step Up or Step Out to dance shows such as I'm forgetting now, that Jiga Majiga situation. There's also a show on ETV, Bounce. So there's a lot of dancers that I've worked and mentored with that have been on various music videos. I've also been fortunate to work behind the scenes, co-directing. Starred in Black Coffee's We Dance Again video. Heavy K, I personally did choreography for that video. Chabarbo, I personally directed my own video. Zaga, same video, I've directed, and all the dancers that I've been able to feature in my own personal projects and movies, dramas and soapies is through the workshops WD Live, Learn, Inspire, DreamWorks. And I was also fortunate that actually in 2019, I received a mirror sponsorship for the Alexandra Tucson Youth Center. So that youth center actually takes hundreds of different dancers from Spansola, Spojwa, traditional, that they're able to use the space and they're able to utilize it and grow. So with what I've been doing, it's ongoing. This is life for me. Dance, music, entertainment. I plan to give up most of my time and enrich young lives until my time is up. That is actually my course till the end. It's not even just a event per se. This is my mandate to make a difference.
Ke a kwa re o bolela ka ore o boletse o choreography le lo director di some of the TV shows and so forth. Go lo tseka mka tso di berekileng go tsona ka dance. What are some of your favorite projects that you worked on that even today you're still proud of, and goreng those ones are your favorite and you're proud of those works you're already berekileng mo TV?
Okay. One would be the theater before we go to TV. It was the Michael Jackson tribute production, where I was obviously the head choreographer because I'd always been strong in hip hop. So obviously tribute to Michael Jackson. So doing Michael Jackson choreographies from Direct Smooth Criminal to Barely Jeans and so forth. So Michael Jackson's always been an icon and someone I've idolized while he was still alive. May his soul still rest in peace, because he's opened a lot of creative doors for dancers. And the next would be Zaga, because it was my first music video. It obviously didn't make it to TV like Chabarbone, but the production of that music video was insanely blessed. I mean, I had a whole street at 16th Alexandra occupied by just dancers. I've never seen so many dancers in my community come for a music video. So that for me was a highlight. And again, I got to co-direct it alongside the DOP at the time. And the last would be Chabarabone, because I came and did something that was to my heart. I mean, in Chabarabone, the opening scene, Kifichara Koko, she's 71 years, and it's a proud moment in a video that even one day I can say, I've made my parent proud to have them feature. Also had my neighbors, but as you know, but it takes a village to build a child. So it's also a proud moment to see real life people in my music video. I have my cousin, who's the guy who's selling fruits in the actual scene. There's the guy who actually is cutting my hair. He's my actual barber. He's from Zimbabwe. So the music video Chabarabona just has a diversity of people and culture, not forgetting the producer XQ. As you saw, he uses crutches. I wouldn't say he's disabled, but I say my music speaks to all colors and all people. So I don't look at someone and discriminate because they're disabled or they are impaired. I just believe that everyone that has talent deserves a platform to showcase. So Chabarabone for me was me sharing my light with everyone who's talented to tell their story.
Wow. I thought maybe Chabarabone, all these people are in the music video. You got them to be in the music video because you like the actors. Candy, it's real.
Yeah, straight up.
I thought
Yeah.
they're actors. I'm like,
Um, every,
what?
everything about Chabarabone is real. Everyone you see there, everyone is doing what they do. That's their 9 to 5. That's how they make a living. So, Obana Koko she's 71 pushing the trolley arekisha magwenya. That's her business. That's what she does to survive. So that's where I draw inspiration to write the type of music that I write to empower the people around me, communities. So there's a reason we used the dusty patch of land because and it just shows you that even in bare desert land, there's beauty about what creativeness can come from it. And we are just reminded that life is about the hustle. We're chasing something, whether it's a dream, whether it's vision, whether it's money, whether it's passion, whether it's fashion, whether it's friendship, whether it's unity. We are all chasing something. And that's what the song embraces. It embraces everyone in whatever form or whatever hustle they're chasing.
Mm, mm, mm. Wow. Wow. So, Nalo and Kopani because I was looking for someone to inspire kids.
Yeah,
And you are a motivational speaker.
definitely.
How did you discover that talent, that gift, Yahori? I can speak with kids and then they listen and they receive message. How did you discover that gift or when Leona actually?
I think everything happens for a reason. I talk a lot.
And
Yeah,
let me confess. I can
yeah,
remember how for the first time in
yeah,
2018 whatever
yeah,
couple of
yeah,
online.
yeah,
Then 2019 generally a motivational speaker ke ako Twitter ke ta then you respond ke
yeah.
ako ko timeline ya how ke bona video ke I click ha ke click it all that song that I always wanted. It go now you respond to me. I've been looking for you, but
Energy, energy. You see, the universe responds miraculously. So, with, excuse me, with with motivational speaking, going back to answering your question, with motivational speaking, I wasn't always a person who wanted to be in front of people, but through growing up and finding confidence and building my self-esteem, I realized that I love sharing whatever I do and how I overcome things. So I said to myself, if I'm feeling this confident and it took me a little bit longer to get to this phase, there must be someone out there that is going through the same thing. And it just takes their mindset to get their mind into a different world, because it's just a shift, right? So I knew then
yes,
that
yes, yes.
I needed to do something different. So motivational speaking for me said, I want to speak from a point of reference, self-introspection, and talking about what I've done. I'm not going to talk about other people. I'm going to talk about what I did to get to where I want. Excuse me. So everyone who's young always feels like they should have things figured out. But someone taught me something special, and I must thank Losha Cooper for this. She said, you need to have a
Mhm.
storyboard so that you have a vision. And your storyboard should have the things that you want. And in your mind, you need to think about how you're going to get them. And I tell you, I kid you not, right? Before I actually met Losha Cooper, I had a photo of her in my room. And I was like, this is the choreographer I want to work with. Fast forward to 2010, I do auditions for the World Cup, and she's the choreographer. Easy, right? After the World
Oh
Cup,
my.
after the World Cup, I had a photo that I want to travel. And after the World Cup, I got to do my worlds storyboard. After that, before my worlds, I had a picture of a car because I wanted a car. So I went for worlds. I won. I got back. I was fortunate enough to get myself my first car. So initially, Motivational speaking is what motivates you to get to the next phase of whatever it is that you want to achieve. And I realized that putting pictures together in your mind, you put it out there, you say it into the universe, you work towards it. And if I can do it, surely if I share what I did, someone else can do it, and maybe they can even be beyond it. So yeah, that's how motivational speaking came for me.
Sure. Yo, if you just join us right now, we are talking to Delta De Leo, musician, poet, motivational speaker, all-rounder artist, talented,
You know
beautiful
this.
human being.
You know
Yo,
this. You know
yo,
this.
so, so you are a poet, Akir. So I have a
I,
couple of ways that I want to put you on the spot.
no, I'm good. I'm always ready. I'm always ready. I'm always
All right.
ready.
So
Help me out. I'm always ready.
obviously, I I have you on Facebook, and I read some of your posts, so I can relate to some of your posts. So
Straight.
recently, the post that I saw was about friendship. All right.
Yeah.
So I want you to recite as something regarding friendship, the word friendship.
Okay. Right. Let's put it this way. Imagine you had no hands. Imagine you had no eyes. Imagine we had no allies. And imagine we couldn't say hellos and goodbyes. What's friendship when I can't call you my friend? What's friendship if there's nothing to be shared? Can you imagine two ships at sea sailing? And then suddenly there's a storm and one gets shipwrecked. That's when they say you need to count on a friend, someone you can lean on. Friendship means a lot of things to you, and it means nothing to the next person. But as a poet would see, you could read between the lines and understand that friendship is what stands the test of time. Unprepared and unrehearsed, this is how I believe that friendship is you having my back when I can even see who's about to stab me in the back. Loyalty, reliability, trust, openness, and love. We might conquer a lot of things, but who asks questions that don't need answers to? I don't care what they say, but I know what you can say in my absence because you are my friend.
Wow. Wow. Just like that. You,
Just like that.
impromptu. No, has nothing. Oh,
There's no need.
yeah, I'm blown away. Okay, another word, ne? Music.
Music. That one's easy. Okay, you sure you want music? All right. It goes A, B, C, easy as 1, 2, 3. Take me back far and you will see that music lives through me. So if I could sing like this, you would find words to say. I'm not the same, but music lives. What's the time? Do me. That's to just cool it a bit.
Oh man,
Literally,
oh man, yo,
straight up.
yeah. So that's how music lives in you, man. That's why you keep giving us this beautiful music.
Definitely.
Let it be. That's a song. Let it be.
Straight.
Let it be.
Let it be. I've always liked dance hall or reggaeton music.
Mhm.
So when I got the beat in my mind, I was like, I don't think anyone will expect me to do dancehall or reggaeton. So when I did Let It Be in my mind, I was thinking a Jamaican inspired song, right? But that still has an easy approach to it. Like it's not really reggae, it's not really crazy, but it's something that anyone can vibe with. So I did that version, and then something in me said I would want to feature a guy, and I was able to get Nile Tabas on it. He's actually from the States. And I reached out to him. I actually contacted him on Instagram. I'm like, I've listened to your music. I love how you sing. I want to feature you on the song. He was like, what? You for real? It's exactly what he said. It's like, yo, you for real? Ain't you the way, all the way in South Africa? And I'm like, yeah, nah. It's like, look, I think you sound dope, man. I go hop on the track. We literally worked on Let It Be for a week. He dropped the verse. I liked it. We did it, and 2019 it got the Lima Award. I was like, what? So yeah, I'm gonna be dropping more reggae tunes. So if you think Let It Be was the only reggaeton track I have, you guys are not ready for Murder. You guys are not ready for Lava Man. You guys are not ready for a whole lot. Actually, no one's ready for my album because I'm currently working on my album. So yeah, you guys are gonna be getting a lot of vibes.
So yeah, when you said you were in studio yesterday, you were working on the album.
The album has been an ongoing process since lockdown started. So I never stopped making music. It's just I was just thinking when's the best time to drop it.
So would you say the lockdown has somehow affected you positively in terms of giving you time to work on music?
Definitely.
And then in terms of negative parts, what are some of the negative things that has in terms of performance and so forth? How did that affect you?
I definitely miss being on stage. I miss gigging. I miss getting moolah. You know, when you're being booked, you get the moolah. So I really, it's messing with the currency. Obviously, you know, when you're not getting money, life really doesn't make sense. But to me, I'm really blessed to still be alive and being creative because people are dying. You know, so I'm using this moment to breathe. The oxygen I'm breathing and actually being creative and putting out the work that needs to be put, because I really don't want to be sitting feeling depressed when I know that I'm still alive. So while I'm still alive, I'm going to make good music. While I'm still alive, I'm going to be shooting dope dance videos. While I'm still alive, I'm going to be dropping dope concepts. While I'm still alive, I'm going to be launching a whole lot of things. Delta the Leo radio is dropping soon. Delta the Leo TV is dropping soon. So I really want to give back to artists during this time and making sure that people are happy. My online store, I'll be showing you some of the new merchandise that we have. So Delta the Leo has been busy. I mean, you know, I've launched my merchandise, which you should be ordering your drip soon. But yeah, because I believe if you're a Delta the Leo fan, you shouldn't sleep on that, because it's for a limited time, and after that we're gonna be redesigning. You know, I just believe people should, the same way you follow with the music, I feel like people should follow with the fashion, because at some point when we have the concert, I want people to rock up in the different fashions that I would have hooked them through the time, because I'm known for the drip, you know. Everywhere I go, people know I swag a lot. You know, I swag a lot. I swag a lot.
Yo, man.
I'm gonna have a lot of giveaways as well, you know, because I know people love some free stuff, but I'm gonna be giving away some dope stuff during the course of my birthday month, because it is my birthday month. So I like giving, and making sure that I'm able to celebrate with other people. So yeah.
Let's talk about the initiative that you have started for your birthday, man. What inspired that initiative to give back? And tell us a little bit about the business.
So literally every year I usually host parties on my birthday. How I give back is that on my birthday, I'll always have a lineup, and every artist who I feel personally has been working hard or is dope, deserves a platform, I put them on. They get to perform. Obviously, they get to be treated like star quality. You are wined and dined, depending on the setup. If we're at a club, you'll get club situation. If it's like a house, whatever. Every year the theme is different. But because of obviously lockdown, we can't have a party. I'm deciding to go to various homes within Alexandra, being Tusong Youth Center, where obviously I help the kids. Let's have one kids home as well. Leratong home. So all these places, you know, are places that obviously need help during this time. And they're not the only people. So depending on how many people want to join me during this time, everything that will be collected will be taken to these various homes, because I believe that, you know, as much as I'm celebrating the day I'm born, it's also a good time to give back to those who are less fortunate, because the gift of life is really precious, and when you appreciate the little bit that you have, you're able to also acknowledge there are people who have nothing. And if you can make a significant change in someone else's life, it also just makes you feel a little bit more whole, because I believe that, you know, when you touch someone's life, you feel like you giving yourself back life some way. There's just human connection. So I'm calling out to anyone who wants to donate. We're going through a time where we are so bored with our space at home. So if you want to clean out your cupboard, trust me, every place needs assistance. Even if you think it's a handkerchief, someone else can use it. They can put it on use. Even if it's like an old hat or cap, someone can put that to use. So put it aside and, you know, contact me, and we can always make means to either collect or have you deliver, so that, you know, we impact and make a difference on that special day. And actually, I have people who are special to me that will be joining me on the day. My close friends that actually also believe in the initiative will be celebrating, you know, and donating towards the special drive.
All right, so anyone can join. Who specifically can join? Anyone, any individual?
Anyone. Literally, we are open to everyone, because we are looking to collect perishables, which is any canned food, stuffed food, things that are obviously not going to expire immediately, toiletries, clothes. If you have old teaspoons, cups, anything that is reusable. I mean, just think about something that you have that you don't need. If you have an old TV that you want to give away to a home, let us know. We'll collect it. If you have old shoes that you know they're in good condition that you don't wear, donate. Literally, you can donate anything, but it needs to make sense. Don't donate something that's broken, because I mean, you want to make the next person feel special. So at least have it clean, decent, and then we make sure it goes to the right people.
Wow. That's yeah. That's so. Where can they get hold of you? Is there drop off? Where if they wanna drop off? Let's say I have some food. Where can I drop off?
So So the most important part is to firstly contact the WhatsApp number, which is 078-376-3397. Alternatively, you can email daltatheleo88@gmail.com, and arrangements can be made. So the most important part is knowing that follow everything on socials, because we'll be saying, you know, on such dates, these are the places you can drop off, or you can email, we can collect, because we understand that a person can say, I have stuff that I want to deliver, I can come, you can come a specific date, just to make, you know, everything work and whatnot. But we literally collecting from now up until the 30th of July. So up until the 30th of July, that's when we preferably like everything to be collected. So anyone who wants to donate, including sanitary pads, you know, there are kids that are still at home that, you know, stationery. So literally you can donate anything and everything. But first preference would be perishables, because we know, you know, food is a situation in our country, and as much as the government is trying to help, we can make a difference as well.
Wow, amazing work you're doing. So you just heard it, everyone. Delta the Leo is running a drive, and she's asking for donation, especially perishable food, canned food. Please donate and contact her. So let's talk about the project that you're working on that are dropping soon. Just keep everyone up to date. What is coming up? What can we expect?
Well, I'm currently obviously within talks with my co-videographer. We're going to be dropping more visuals. I know you guys know I dropped my single Physically Fit, which people are still warming up to my way. There's a track that I just featured, Nigerian artist MEG Superstar, that's also going to be dropping soon. There's also another song that I did with my cousin Matema as well as DJ Rama called Africa, titled Africa, but mostly we are talking Ka Cha Limpopo. So you can already imagine that's like another smash hit coming. It's an African sound that I believe Africa is ready for. And like I said, my own personal music project, that is the album that is dropping. So I don't want to leak out much, but your media people will be dropping. If we are not talking COVID-19, we're talking about the game changers of 2020. As you've seen, Chabarabon is now dominating on the channel screens. It's been #1 on Trace Africa. It's been, I don't know if it's been #1 yet on Trace South Africa, but I know it's #1 on Trace Africa. So the aim is to get the music in all global continents and making it a word of note that in South Africa we have talent that can do the likes of anything internationally. So that is the hopes of making this dream bigger than being a South African giant.
Your cousin Matima, which Matima are we talking about here?
We're talking about Matema Diema.
Oh, okay. No, I thought,
There
okay,
we go.
let's leave.
Not the one you know.
All right. So another question that I have, what are some of the misconceptions that when the people meet you or see you have about you as Delta the Leo, and you be like,
Well, mostly is that I'm not approachable, or what's the other one that I get, that I'm rude. Firstly, I don't look, I'm a no bullshit person. I always have my face like this. I don't think you know a lion that's always smiling. I'm really like this. I'm naturally like this. You see the
but
difference?
do you blame them though? I mean, you got that serious face, like, you know what I mean? I don't take shit,
I really don't. But honestly, without that, under all that shell, once you get to know me, I'm one of the coolest persons you can ever chill and vibe with. Obviously, I'm not permanently Leo'd, but once you get to know me, I'm a cool person. You've hanged with me before, so I'm easygoing. If anything, I will make you laugh more than anything. So for those who don't know me, unfortunately not everyone will get to know that side of me, but I believe that my fans that have seen me on stage also know I'm easygoing. I'm about energy. I'm about, yes, let's turn up. Let's turn up. So yeah, man, I can't really complain per se about people's perceptions, because honestly, I need to value you before your opinion affects me.
Okay. So let's talk, another last question that I have for you.
Okay.
That always, are you an independent artist or are you signed artist?
I'm independent. Literally, my whole music career is self-born from my drive. I can't say I've been signed to a label or whatever. Everything that's you seeing as Delta the Leo is managed by myself, from the branding to the positioning to the styling to PR. I literally do everything for the brand, and I'm learning so much with it, because I believe what you see is what you get.
Absolutely. Would you advise people to be independent and own their craft, or would you say it's better to be signed?
I would say it's better to do what you are comfortable with. I can't say I will never be signed. All I'm saying is that right now I am learning, and the phase that I'm in, I'm appreciating, because I'm able to see, it's not just as easy as it looks on TV, but also I'm learning so much, and I'm appreciating it, because knowledge is
power.
Definitely.
Yeah, man. So thank you so much, man. You've been great, man.
Thank you for having me. Thank you.
It's almost an hour now. We've been chatting. Wow. I really had fun. Thank you so much for giving me an opportunity to interview you, your time. I really appreciate this, man.
You're welcome.
Oh, man. So keep up the good work, and
they'll catch on the flip side.
Yeah. I see my brother Bill Matlaski just tuned in. What's up, my brother from the States? Unfortunately, we just came to the end of the interview with my sister here, Delta the Leo. Hopefully, gonna watch the Saved live I'm gonna play a song Chabarabone right here because it's my favorite.
Yeah.
Can you show us some moves though? Can you show us some moves? Please, please. Let's go. Thank you so much. Thank you so much.
You're
Thank you so
welcome.
much.
Thank you for having me.
Awesome. That was Delta the Leo. Oh my goodness, what a beautiful soul that she is. Talented dancer, singer, motivational speaker, you name it. Ah, she does it. A pure artist. This is her singing that is currently dominating the airways right now. Please enjoy the music. This marks the end of Over Cup of Rooibos episode. Let's meet next week, Monday again. Thank you so much for tuning in. I appreciate your support, ladies and gentlemen. I don't take it for granted. Thank you for the support that you give me every time when I go live. Thank you and good night.